last off, hello. Gonna wait a couple of minutes, seconds. Get everybody calming down. Copper got all excited with the cat. Got him all worked up. Anyway, happy New Year, everybody. It's 2020. It's Monday. I'm back and fresh. I just took Copper out for a walk, so I'm like, got the juices flowing. So what are we going to talk about? I hope Christmas was awesome for you and that Santa gave you everything you had on your wish list, because I told him y'all were all nice. So I made sure you guys were on the naughty list. You're welcome. And then, yeah, I hope your New Year's was fabulous, whatever it is that was for you. Hopefully you made it to midnight. Hey, Becky, thanks for joining. So yeah, I wanted to talk about New Year's resolutions. I've been doing them for years, and I know a lot of people, start them and then within a couple of weeks, maybe they kind of fall off. But this year I kind of changed my mindset perspective on that. And instead of resolution, I have New Year intentions. So just kind of switching it up a little bit, keep it fresh, keep it happening, exciting, because it starts to get Dullsville after a while, right? So my New Year's intention, just to name one, I would like to change 10 lives a month, whatever that is for those people that enter my life. It could be physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, financially, whatever that is. I'm gonna, yeah, that's my goal, is to change some lives. So yeah, so in order to do that, you have to have a goal, right? And we talked about that, or I talked about that a couple of months ago, so you can check back Facebook Lives on that. But I want to focus more on vision boards, because some people like to do, cut out magazines or go on Pinterest and pin a bunch of stuff. I've done that. And I do have a cork board, but it's like freshly new. I took everything, well, the cats took everything off for me. So I had to move it over so they would take, because they were taking all the pins out and then chasing them around the house as if they were like, little creatures. So I'm going to redo all that eventually. Typically what I do is if I come across something that speaks to me or brings joy to my heart, I stick it on the board. Not necessarily something I'm trying to manifest or anything. Because I am a writer. I like to write down things, and some people like to do that. So for those that like to write your vision board, and what I mean by that is you just jot down how you vision your year. So I'm a tool collector. I like to hang out with like-minded women and men that do what I do, and which is market level marketing, multi-level marketing. I can never say that right. Makes me wonder if I should be doing the business. So yeah, I'm always reaching out to them and, what do you do? What are your tricks of the trade? And I came across this vision board as far as writing it all down. So there are 6 categories: financial, health, career, spiritual, personal, and family. So jot those down. If that's too much for you, if you're thinking, Jesus, Nick, that's a lot, then just pick 2 out of the 6. So again, it's financial, health, career, spiritual, personal, and family. So yeah, so I jotted down 2 or 3 things. Some of them I did all 5. So just, jot down 2 or 3 things for each one, how you vision your year. For me, for financial, just to kind of give you an idea, I just put down 3, the typical stuff everybody kind of jots down on financial, and that's, pay off your credit cards, pay off loans, because Aaron went back to school, so we have some loans, and then save for family adventures. So that's what I wrote down. And these are just things top of my head, because, we were kind of moving forward. But the one category I had a big old question mark was career, because technically I'm kind of in limbo. So I don't have a vision for that right now. So yeah, I kind of kept that blank. So those are the 6 topics that you can kind of, mull over and think of some things that you would like to see happen for you in 2020. And then of course you have to take action on those things to make that happen. But once you get all that written down for yourself, and it just takes like 5 minutes, doesn't have to take your whole day. You want to ask yourself 2 important questions after you do all this, because it's great to have a vision, but you need kind of like a purpose and a why. So you want to ask yourself, why are you doing these things? Why is this happening, or you want this for your vision in 2020? And most importantly, who are you doing it for? It could be for you. I put me with a big exclamation. But I, listening to other women in the room, one was like, I want to make enough money so I can help people that can't pay me. And I was like, oh my God, that's so profound. So yeah, that's just a little tip for you guys to start off. If you haven't even thought of a New Year resolution, or you're just like, that's not my thing, at least think about your vision, what you see yourself doing in 2020, and so you can help reach those goals, right? Okay, so that's lots. What else I want to share with you? Oh, so everybody's starting off, doing new things, especially working out. Everybody kind of does an uptick on that. Who's here? Hi, Rachel. Thanks for joining. And Joe, how are you? Happy New Year. So doTERRA wants to help people that are already like in it. They're, pounding it, going to the gym. They renew their membership or started a new membership. So they started there's a new kit that you can purchase. I forgot what it's called already. But the 3 products that are in it is perfect for anyone that's like just starting out or getting back into it. And that is the Deep Blue Rub, Copaiba, and Peppermint. You could get all 3 of these. If you have a membership, it's $62. So you're getting pretty much a peppermint for free. That's what it comes down to. If you don't have a membership, it's $82, I believe, and you don't have to have a membership. I'm not going to rope you in and do anything you don't want to do. But if you're looking for additional support for your workout, and it pretty much keeps you motivated too, I think. These are good. This is a great tool to start with. So let me kind of dive in what this is. So the Deep Blue Rub is kind of like Bengay, but better. There's no toxic anything in it. It's all plant-based for the most part. It has, what's in it? Oh, it has peppermint, a number 1. It has eucalyptus, blue chamomile, blue tinsy. I love blue tinsy, and that's what gives it that little blue tinge to it. So yeah, it's just a like a lotion. You just need a small pea size. A little bit goes a long way. I like the smell of it because you really smell the peppermint. And the tip is to put just small pea size on the back of your knees before or after a workout. If you're going to do any kind of like arm, like you got leg day or arm day or whatever, just apply it wherever you need it to. I'm going to put some on my neck because I'm feeling it right now sitting down here talking to you guys. So that's Deep Blue Rub. If you put like a big old vat in your hand and rub it all over, it's going to burn the crap out of you. I've had a friend that did that. So, and I've heard many people do that because they forget, and that's okay. So just a little pea size goes a long way. So before and after workout, kind of soothes your muscles and you're not going to feel so sore and achy. Then Copaiba is perfect to take internally before your workout. It's a daily. This one you want to take daily for sure. I had some notes on what happened to them. Oh my God, stand by, people. I'm a little hot mess. Okay, here we go. So when ingested, because I want to be compliant because FDA has not approved these products as far as, saying like, yeah, it's legit or whatever. But they do work and they've been around forever. So when ingested, it supports the health of cardiovascular, immune, and digestive systems. It also is a powerful antioxidant. So as much as I like to try to cram my face full of berries, it's just they're not in season all the time. And, I kind of get nervous when they come from another country because I don't know what those rules are. So yeah, I do a little, they have the gel caps too, but you could get a veggie capsule. You could put this in your water or when you work out, all that fun stuff. It helps calm, soothe, and support the nervous system. So a lot of people kind of compare this with CBD oil. And I just want to touch real quickly on CBD oil and what that is. CBD oil is it's an oil extracted from the cannabis plant. I hope that's correct. I didn't really go back on my notes, but I'm kind of doing this on the top of my brain. And what I remember is it's 5% pure oil in the bottle. The rest is a carrier oil, because you need to have a carrier oil with CBD oil, because then it's just not going to get absorbed or whatever. So the difference is with this one, it's a resin from a tree and not the cannabis plant. And but it does the same function. It once it's absorbed, it blocks the receptors, so you feel less pain. And that's what CBD does. It does the same thing, but CBD is hit and miss. It doesn't matter who you are, how you're using it, it's hit and miss, and there is a good chance that that CBD oil is going to have a teeny tiny, probably 1/10% of THC. And I know people, I've heard stories. One friend of mine reached out to a friend of hers from way back when, and found out he was trying to apply for a trucking company and had to take a drug test and failed because he had a small trace of THC. And he's like, I've never smoked a joint in my life, but I'm taking this CBD. So keep that in mind when you're, making your decision. CBD oil does work. I'm not poo-pooing it. I think it's great. It's a great introduction gateway to the rest of the essential oil family. So I'm all for it. Go for it. Go do your homework, do your research, and if that's for you, right on, go do it. The difference is this comes from a tree and not the cannabis plant. So yeah, I think, and it's going to work 100%. You get 250 drops in this 15 milliliter bottle, not 5%. So yeah, that's another winner. And then peppermint. Oh my gosh, peppermint is a great little companion for these two, because it energizes. It obviously freshens your breath, so you can have like lovely breath while you're working out, because you're breathing out, right? You don't want to funk up the place. And a little tummy, you have a little tummy issue, that helps support that. But the main reason you want to use it before your workout is it opens up the airway. So when you're huffing and puffing on the treadmill or whatever it is you're working on, it opens up those airways and more oxygen, and your brain is happy, and it's getting all those serotonins that it needs to keep you on the level and make you happy. Okay. And it also helps with head, neck tension as well, because it's in your deep blue rub as well. All right, so yeah, so that you have again, the wholesale membership is $62, so it's 30% off. So if you have a membership, you're getting like 55% off. So that's huge. So yeah, you don't have to have a membership though. You can still get it. Let me know and I'll help you with that. So that's that. There was something else I wanted to share with you, and I totally forgot. I should have written it down. See, you got to write it down. You got to write down your vision. All right, you guys. I think that's it. If I forgot something, that's okay. I'll just catch you next week. So yeah, I'll continue doing these every week, unless life happens and something's come up for me. Still plugging away, looking for a job, a job, so something might happen, we'll see. And yeah, next week I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I haven't really planned that far ahead, because I still have one more week with the kids, so I'm still kind of like focused on them. But starting next week, I'll be more into me. All right, hey Craig, how's it going? I hope you're doing well as well. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it. That's all I wanted to share. You guys have an amazing rest of your week. Work on your vision, make it big, and yeah, take care everybody. Be kind. Bye.